My name is David. I apologize for my old account. Basically, my account, Google account expired, and so with my YouTube account, I had to basically delete my account. But anyways, don't forget that like and subscribe button to me if you're new to my channel. Today, I'll be going over the most extreme horror movies I have on my collection on Blu-ray. Start off with here. Terrifier. Next, Terrifier 2. Terrifier 3. This is from the French Extremity. This is more of a fantasy movie, so I don't know if I'd really count this as extreme, but there is a little bit of gore in here. It's called Livid. Next is, on the list here, is The Loved Ones, Australian film. Found. And this one I don't watch because it's pushing the boundaries of cinema. It's the most disturbed person on planet Earth. I didn't know anything about this when I got it, but pure garbage. I don't watch that. That's just too much for me. Now, so this is not going to be, this video is not going to be for everybody. These are like hard movies to watch. I mean, I'm used to them because I've seen a lot of extreme stuff, but this movie is not going to, this video here is not going to be for everybody. Just to warn you, to let you know. So, next up is the Manson family, right here. Red, white, and blue. Kidnapped. This is in Spanish. Headless. Pieces of Talent. The Traces of Death box series here. Chrome Skull 2, Laid to Rest 2, right here. It's a pretty gory flick. And from Unearthed Films is Torch. This is like a 45-minute film. Brutal. Invitation Only. I was pretty disappointed in this one. I didn't think this was actually that good, but there it is. Anyways, I got a lot of the stuff. I had to pack this stuff down on the floor, and I had to sit down on the ground here because I can't put it on my couch. It just spill all over the place. So, anyways, next up is The Son of Summer, right here. I thought that was okay. No reason. American Guinea Pig Sacrifice. American Guinea Pig, The Song of Solomon. I can't really pronounce this. I'm not good at words. I think this is let me see here. Take a look at this. I don't know. Expiation. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. There it is right there. House of Flesh Mannequins. This is too extreme for mainstream. I don't think it's that extreme, but it is an extreme film. But anyways, there's House of Flesh Mannequins. Where the Dead Go to Die. A Serbian film. Atraz or whatever, snuff film in Mexico City. It's a pretty depraved movie here. Next is The Untold Story, Anthony Wong. The Profane Exhibit. And top it off with the unearthed edition of August Underground. August Underground's first film. I'm going to have to sit these down somewhere else here. I don't got room. Anyways, next up is Mortem, of course. And Penance. And here I got La Petite Mort 2. La Petite Mort, the first one. Those are all my unearthed films, movies from on Blu-ray. Now I have some extreme films that I have on standard. I'm not yet gone over those, but I'll probably get to those on my next video sometime. Next up is Dead Girl. I Spit on Your Grave 2. I Spit on Your Grave 2010 remake. And I Spit on Your Grave 1978 right here. Ebola Syndrome on 4K. I was pretty stoked to get this on 4K. Usually I have this on a standard disc, but I found it on 4K. Escort Service. Lung 2, Phil Stevens picture. And Flowers, Phil Stevens. Flowers 2, Phil Stevens. The Lost House on the left. Dar Divorce. Angels of Melancholy. Right here is Melancholy Der Engel is another name for it. Here on Blu-ray. Next, Life and Death of a Porno Gang. This one is okay. I don't think it's definitely got its gory moments, but I don't think it's that extreme. But it's just my opinion. But it falls in the extreme category. Looking on the disturbing movies list letterboard. Next is German Angst. Suicide Club. Is She the Killer? Necromantic 2. Necromantic. Tumbling Dolls of Flesh. This is a bootleg. It looks like a real DVD, but somebody probably copied and made a Blu-ray disc out of it. But there it is. The original one is from Massacre Video on standard. That one I used to have. Next is Maya Chan's Daily Life. The Bunny Game. This is Guinea Pig part 4 through 6, but it's got the picture of the Devil's Experiment on here. So those are 4 through 6. Next is 1 through 3 here. Devil's Experiment, Flowers, Flesh, and Blood. He Never Dies. Cannibal Holocaust, 4K. I was glad to get this on 4K. Angst. Carcinoma, a very disturbing film about a guy that has cancer and dies from it. Very disturbing flick. Also Mary and Dora film, like Melancholy. Chaos, The Seasoning House. This is another bootleg here, the Vomagore trilogy. It's got 4 movies here. Slaughter, Vomit Dolls, Regurgitated Sacrifice, Slow Torture Puke Chamber, and Black Mass of the Nazi Sex Wizard here. So there's 4 movies in this disc. I've never seen this on Blu-ray. I know they have it on our films. On standard. Another one here, it could be a bootleg. It's the Gateway Meat. Looks like a real Blu-ray disc in here. It is a Blu-ray disc, but somebody downloaded it. Next is the Human Centipede 2 in color. I have the black and white version in here as well too, so. Enter Depravity 1 and 2. Also known as Art Crime. Same film. Her name was Torment to Agony. Next up is Thermomorphose, or I'm not really good at pronouncing this one. I'm not really good with words on this, but this is a body horror movie, extreme body horror movie. I also have the one on our films from the standard edition too as well. So these are all the films that I went over here. Put these aside. I got a lot of movies here. Next up is Trauma from 2017. Definitely a hard watch. I wouldn't recommend it to a lot of people. Baby Blood. French extreme film from the late 80s or early 90s. There it is. Grotesque. Antichrist. Lars von Trier. Another bootleg, The Green Elephant. Hard to find copy. This one's hard to find, period. I'm glad I got a chance to get this, but here's a DVD Blu-ray download bootleg right here. Looks like official real disc, but it's not. Next up is The Girl Next Door. It says Evil here, but it's The Girl Next Door. It's got photos in here and stuff. That's a hard to watch movie. That's one I don't revisit very often. Next is Crazy Murder. See, this is Real Hell. Splatter Naked Blood is also called, yes, Splatter Naked Blood. Somebody also called it just Naked Blood, but there it is right there. The Celluloid Nightmares, Muson E, same movie. There's a back of it, I guess I can show you in there. All those. So I'm getting down halfway through here with all my extreme films on Blu-ray. Next up is 964 Pinocchio. This is not the Unearthed edition. This is a Blu-ray DVD. Reader. High Tension. Men Behind the Sun. Tetsu the Iron Man. Eden Lake. This is a 4K Blu-ray, 4K media book. There it is right there. It says Eden Lake on the back. Here is Salò, or the 120 Days of Sodom. It's an infamous film on Blu-ray here that came out in 1976. It's considered the first extreme horror movie. I don't know if that's entirely true, but that's what I heard. I don't know. Cannibal Media Book Blu-ray right there. American Guinea Pig Blood Shock. The Woman 4K. The Suffering from Monique, which is from Massacre Video. Got another one here, is a shockumentary type film. It's called Junk Films. There it is. Beaten to Death, another Massacre Video release, extreme film. A Roscoe the Embalmer. Snuff 102. Used to have that on standard. I still do. It's just in my room somewhere. But Portraits of Andrea Palmer. And for the French Extremity Media Book Blu-ray Frontiers. So now I've gotten through all this. I got one more row left to go, I think. And here to go through. I got a ton of movies here, and I got to put all this stuff away. But next up is Calvaire from the French Extremity here. Irreversible. I Stand Alone. This is more of a thriller, but pretty intense. This had me gripped to the chair when I saw this. Base Moi is not so good of a French movie. Let's see. Next up here, I got a couple more in here, I think. 3 or 4 more. Pretty sure. Just a couple here. Martyrs. This is probably my favorite French Extremity film, that and Inside, which I'm going to go over next. So, here's Inside. It says all interior, I think, or whatever, but it's the same movie here. There's the back of it. Next on here is We Are the Flesh. Spanish movie. Scrapbook. Cold Fish. Trying to pronounce this here. This is like a Asian film. It's called Katako, I think. I could be wrong. It's from the director of Tetsu the Iron Man. This is a pretty gory flick. It has some gore scenes in here. Subconscious Cruelty, another hard film to watch. Very depraved film. Extreme film. Neighbor. Tessus, otherwise known as Thethys. Them. This is a non-gory film, but it's under the French Extremity. This is a home invasion movie. Very good film. Audition. Takashi Miike, right there. List, also known as Lust, from 2017. This is not a well-known movie on IMDb. Not a lot of people have actually reviewed this film, but this is a very gory, intense flick. Sadness, Steelbook. Seventh Day. And let's see, Hobo with the Shotgun here, last but not least. Grindhouse film. Anyways, that's my update on the most extreme, disturbing horror movies on Blu-ray in my collection. I got a bunch of standard ones I got to go over, so I'll probably show that in a later video. Thanks for y'all to view this video, and I just want to say thank you for watching and have a great day.